Planet Vero Studio is powered by the Nolan Group of RE/MAX Associated Realty. MyNextHomeFinder.com.
This is a Planet Vero production for Evergreen Media. Today we're chatting with the movers and shakers in the community and the On the Spot with EGM host Jesse Krisky. And now it's time to put you on the spot with EGM.
Hello, welcome to On the Spot with EGM. My name is Jesse Krisky. On the Spot with EGM is a Planet Vero and Evergreen Media production, and we've got a great one for you today. We're talking about ShrimpFest, and joining us today, Mark Gingras from ShrimpFest. It's the ShrimpFest and Craft Brew Hullabaloo coming up in Sebastian, March 18th, 19th, and 20th. Welcome, Mark. How are you?
I'm good, Jesse. Thank you.
Good. Now, Mark, I understand you've been part of ShrimpFest from the beginning. When did ShrimpFest start, and how did it get started?
Oh, originally, back in 2014, we decided that we needed a signature event for our Rotary Club. Mm-hmm. So, at the same time, there was a shrimp farm out in Fellsmere that was producing this wonderful shrimp. And so we thought, well, you know what? If we teamed up, we could make a nice festival that we could put shrimp there. And then came along the craft brew, and that became the Hullabaloo part of it. And in the process of all of that, have moved it from Fellsmere to Sebastian. And now we'll be this is our 7th year in Sebastian, having a festival, a 3-day festival. And then, of course, the 1-day Saturday afternoon Hullabaloo, which is an unlimited tasting for ticketed people, and it is $40 at the door, but there's 26 brewers going to be there.
Okay, so yeah, let's talk about this a little bit. The Hullabaloo, it's part of the ShrimpFest. The Craft Brew Hullabaloo, right? Part of the ShrimpFest, but the ShrimpFest is free to the public. It's 3 days, and the Hullabaloo is 1 day, and you get to taste all the beers that you want that are there, right?
That's correct. Yes, the Hullabaloo is from 1 to 5 on Saturday afternoon.
Okay,
it's a ticketed event. You'll get a wristband and a tasting cup, and you'll sit there and taste for as long as you'd like, up to probably over 100 different types of beer and also some ciders as well. And then the event, the ShrimpFest event itself, starts on Friday, goes through Sunday. We have music, vendors, regular beer, craft beer on tap for pints, as well as restaurants and food trucks.
Yeah, and that 3-day festival is free to get in, free entry, free parking, and all of that, right?
That's correct, yes. So your free entry into that, listen to some beautiful music, wonderful music, mm-hmm. And I think that we've done a good job, or I shouldn't say we, my committee, which I have to thank tremendous amount to putting all this together.
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot that goes into it. And I know you've got a lot of food trucks. And so a lot of mouth-watering food. So what kind of food trucks can we expect? What kind of food are we going to find here? Obviously shrimp, but what kind of other food?
Well, I think the big thing is that every food truck will have a shrimp dish, mm-hmm. Other than the dessert trucks. There are a few of those, but we have smoked on the water. That's a barbecue truck. That's a local from Sebastian, a real Cajun cooking truck. I Am the Source. I don't know if you've ever heard of the Source. Mm-hmm. They now have a food truck, and we have them there. And Cafe 66, which I think most of you know, down on US 1 South Vero, are all supporters of us. They're renting their spaces and putting out some food. So you can see just from all of that, there'll be some fried shrimp. There'll be some smoked shrimp. There'll be all kinds of different kinds of shrimp. Plus, there'll be hot dogs and hamburgers and pizza and so on and so forth.
Yeah. So if your kids aren't into the shrimp, as my kids are not into the shrimp,
right?
There's still things for them to do.
That's correct. And one of the fun ones is called Crazy Fries. I believe all they do is French fries. I'm not sure what else they do, but there'll be fries. We also have the Rotary Restaurant, which will be cooking some shrimp rolls, some Cajun shrimp boil, island shrimp kebabs and skewers on top of some rice. We'll have a shrimp scampi wood-fired oven pizza, as well as plain pizza in our restaurant ourselves. So we'll have a lot of food there. There's a choice for everyone. There's some desserts and some drink trucks. So we also this year actually have some wine for those people who like wine. There's that'll be there as well this year.
Ooh, what kind of wine?
Well, it's a red wine, but wine. I would put it in the a light cab, young cab version. We tested it, tasted it. Comes in an 8-ounce can. but it's actually very, very good wine. And then we also have a white wine, which I would say was a middle of the road, nice, easy drinking white wine. I wouldn't say it's sweet, wouldn't say it's tart. It's just really easy drinking, nice stuff.
Terrific. And on top of the shrimp and the food trucks and the beer and the wine, you've also got lots of vendors too. Am I right? Am I right, Mark?
That is correct. We have 70 plus vendors, I think, this year.
Wow.
Ranging from we've got a blacksmith I know coming down from Santa Augustine. A few other types of crafts and art people, as well as your regular, your beachwear, those types of things. So there'll be a lot to choose from, and I hope the weather cooperates for us, and they also will have a good show as well.
Absolutely. Well, it sounds great. Sounds delicious. ShrimpFest and Craft Brew Hullabaloo. ShrimpFest is going on March 18th, 19th, and 20th in Sebastian, and we're speaking with Mark Gingras from the ShrimpFest. Now, the Hullabaloo, part of the ShrimpFest, now that's Saturday only, and like we said, the tickets, you need to buy the tickets to be part of the Hullabaloo, which is part of the ShrimpFest overall. Now, the Hullabaloo, the breweries list is growing, and you've got a lot of breweries here, right? And
that's correct.
I want to talk about them for a second.
Yeah, we have 27 brewers as of today, including ciders. A couple of the ones that we haven't seen before are Three Sons Brewing out of down South Florida. They're new to the festival. Buffalo Theory Brewing is another one that's new to the festival. Some of the ones we've seen before and we love are American Icon, and of course our signature brewers right from Sebastian, Pareidolia Brewing and Mash Monkey Brewing. Those are also going to be there serving up some excellent tastings.
Love them. Love Walking Tree Brewery, Sailfish Brewing Company, hometown brewers coming through for us. Yeah. So the Craft Brew Hullabaloo, that part of it is March 19th, and that's 1 to 5 o'clock on March 19th. Now, where can people go? Can they get tickets ahead of time?
They can go get tickets on Eventbrite, as well as on our site. They can click on the link; it'll take them to Eventbrite. Pre-sales are $35 plus the credit card fee.
Okay.
At the door, it'll be $40 cash, or if we take a credit card, it'll be $40 plus the fee.
Oh, okay. So you save some money by going to eventbrite.com and getting your ShrimpFest and your Craft Brew Hullabaloo tickets.
That's right. We like to call it the Hullabaloo. If anybody is familiar with our new festival we have back in December, that's the Brew Fest, the Sebastian Rotary Brew Fest. So now we have a Brew Fest that is strictly a one day, and now we've always had the Hullabaloo, which is our 7th year now. That's came up with that name, and it kind of stuck with it, and we like it, and we're not going to change it.
I love it. It's different. It stands out. It's great. Now, we've got also live music. We didn't even talk about the live music coming to the ShrimpFest. Let's talk about that for a little bit.
We have some live music. We start off on of course, it's the 17th is on Thursday. So St. Patrick's Day. And then on Friday, we have, of course, we're going to start off a little bit of St. Patrick's Day kind of music.
Okay.
So we have a musician there that'll start us off with good Irish music. And then from there on Saturday night, we have the Pennygood band, which is a lot of fun to watch. They're from 5 to 8. We do close at 8 o'clock this year. We decided that going to 9 o'clock is just not compatible with our area, but 8 o'clock works out well. So after dinner, you'll be able to listen to some good music and maybe do some dancing. Love
it. All right. And are there any sponsors we need to thank right now, Mark?
Well, I have a few sponsors I really want to thank. And one of those sponsors, actually there's 5 sponsors. Pareidolia, Mash Monkeys, of course, and then the J.J. Taylor distributing for our beer. I think Financial has really stepped up, as well as the Submit Community Fund. And, of course, the City of Sebastian is one of our main sponsors. And, of course, I have to comment on our Rotary Club of Sebastian. Really stepped up this year, and it's making this a wonderful event.
Awesome. ShrimpFest and Craft Brew Hullabaloo in Sebastian. That's Riverview Park in Sebastian, March 18th, 19th, and 20th. ShrimpFestFL.com. Is that the website?
That's it.
All right. And you can get your tickets in advance at Eventbrite.com. Mark, is there anything else we need to tell the listeners?
No, actually not. I think the best thing that can happen here for folks is come on up, visit, check out some beer, wine, soda, water, listen to good music, check out the food trucks we have, the vendors. It's 3 days. It's free to get in. It's wonderful. So come up and enjoy.
I can't wait. ShrimpFest and Craft Brew Hullabaloo, March 18th, 19th, and 20th. Mark Gingras, thank you for being on with us.
Thank you.
All right, everybody, stay tuned to Planet Vero.